My name is Jacqueline Brooke. I am the managing member of a business called Ecliptic Estate Management. We manage residential estates. Our job is very stressful. We're dealing with confrontation all the time, and it's very important that we look professional because it's an industry that, well, it's metamorphosized, should I say, from the old caretaker scenario, but today it's a very professional and specialist industry. So it's very important that both myself and my staff look professional while still having a functional style. Often we're on site, we're running around, we're dealing with burst geysers and burst water pipes and all sorts of things. And so you want to look the part, but you still want to look feminine because it's quite a male-dominated industry. So you want that femininity, you want that professional look, but it has to be extremely functional. We assembled a group of women here today, some of them being staff members of my business, others being colleagues from a different industry and a different environment, different age groups. But we were referred to Janine Carley-James through another organization that had used her skills and her experience. She came highly recommended. But you are a little bit skeptical because you think, oh, you know what is she really going to tell me that I don't know about myself? You know, at a certain age, you should have a pretty clear idea of who you are and what looks good on you and what doesn't. You may not do it, but you should know. Well, I was pleasantly surprised. I learned a lot about not only myself this morning, but about, I think, women in general, in that. And also about men. She seems to have an incredible in-depth knowledge about men for some strange reason. But that the most wonderful quality that anybody could have, or the most powerful aphrodisiac, is confidence. And I think confidence comes from, as I said to everyone this morning, ongoing education. Aside from the spiritual things that we should all be doing and the charity work and giving back to society and planet Earth and all of those wonderful rah-rah factors. Confidence comes from investing in yourself. And as she said this morning, being kind to yourself, being nice to yourself. And I think as women, we are incredibly hard on ourselves. We blame, we shame, we do all of those things. And we have that terrible monkey on our shoulder called guilt, which she also referred to this morning. And we spend money on clothes because we have to, but we feel guilty because either we think, well, our children are going to starve, or our business is going to suffer, or what about the starving masses in North Africa, and that sort of thing, and should we really be doing this? But if we don't, we're doing ourselves a disservice, because whether we are breadwinners or not, whether we are stay-at-home moms or not, whatever it is that we do, women are there to be glorified, and they are glorious, and we need to maximize our full potential on an holistic level, and one of those levels is the physical body. And as women, because we have so many hang-ups, when we look in the mirror, no matter what we look like, we see an overweight, old, jaded, ugly woman, unlike men who, as we know, it's the opposite. We have a very poor body image and self-image. The majority of us, I am generalizing. So very, very important for us to make sure that we are confident enough to put ourselves out there, be that on the children's playground with the other moms, be that at a sports event that we attend for our children, be that in the boardroom in a male-dominated industry or a female-dominated industry, be that going to the local supermarket and suddenly bumping into that old school friend that you haven't seen for 20 years, and you're actually out there in your torn leggings or your house clothes with no makeup on, and that person is looking absolutely glamorous. Immediately our self-confidence evaporates. So very, very important that we do this for ourselves. We do the ongoing education. So Janine, I say thank you. It was an incredibly informative morning. I know that we have booked our first appointment in 2 weeks' time. You're going to come and cull my wardrobe, and you're going to take me shopping, because I am woman enough to admit I need the help. So thank you.